Welcome back, everybody, to Two in the Stink. I'm here with Jim Gillespie, my PIC, my partner in crime. PIC sounds racist. Sounds...
Yeah, person in color.
Person in color. Yeah, speaking of color, look at that fucking bright-ass shirt you're wearing.
Yeah, this John look like Cheese Whiz.
I was going to say like something vegetable-related, but...
Yeah, I look like a spaghetti squash.
Yeah, that's very squash-like.
You look squash-like. You're very squash-like on this evening.
Squash-like? Did we just name the episode fucking 4 seconds?
Very squash-like.
What up, everybody? Thank you for joining us on this episode. You got your drinking glass back, huh? From 2 episodes ago.
I've got my drinking glass.
Drinking glass.
It's DR. It's drink.
Drink. That's why I said drinking glass.
No, you saying drink with a J. It's D. It's drink.
You have your drinking glass.
Drinking.
Drinking glass.
Drink.
Drinking glass.
Drinking.
Drinking glass.
Yes.
You got your drinking glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your drinking glass.
Drink.
Come on, man. Don't make fun of me. I got my drinking mug.
That is a cool mug. What's that made out of? Bull?
It's made out of horn. It's got like some type of like horn. I think some animal died for this. Feel it. Doesn't that feel like...
Wow, that's like really cool.
I know. This is like a rich guy mug. It's like, like somebody shot like a rhino or something for this.
That's cool. Where'd you get that?
I got it off Amazon. That's it.
You should tell people.
I hunted.
You should tell people you went to the Amazon.
I went to the Amazon and
I tackled this thing with only a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Took its horn.
I choked out a fucking I don't know.
I choked out
a buffalo.
A beagle.
A beagle. I choked out a beagle and then sold it for this mug. I don't know. Traded a beagle for this. Thank you guys for listening to this stupid podcast.
Yeah.
Somebody messaged you and was like, I listen to it every day. I was like, God bless you.
I know. I was like,
God bless you.
Relax.
It's really me. Dude, I got spaghetti stain on this shirt.
I know.
You're like, what are you, 5? Look at the shirt I'm wearing. It's like, wow, no.
Yeah. You're like,
I'm literally wearing a Goo Goo Gaga shirt right now, dude.
That's okay. I look like a retard.
What's your shirt say? Too icy?
So icy.
I'm
so icy. Everyone at the club finna fight me.
In about 15 minutes, it's going to change to so sweaty.
He is so drippy.
Yeah. Jim's got that drip. No, literally my couch.
Yeah, he's dripping like sweat.
Like scary. Scary drip. Oh my goodness. I love that. I think you look good in that color.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You're like auditioning for the sun.
Yeah. I'm like, I should be on top of a cheesesteak.
You should. It's like Wiz or was out and he brain cells. Because that's you. Do you have brain cells? You should chug that beer. Wake up.
I'm just letting you breathe on that last joke.
Come on. No, you should chug that beer.
That last joke went down. That was a tough pill to swallow.
That went down like chainmail.
Yeah, it felt like a phishing email. I was like, I'm not going to click this.
Chug that beer.
Chug that beer. Shake that bear.
What's that? What's Shake That Bear?
It's a shock video from when I was in middle school. It's a dude shoots a bear out of a tree and then fucks a girl on it.
Really?
It's awesome.
What? I like how you said that to me like I would get the reference.
Well, I said
Shake that bear.
I said it to somebody a week ago, and they were like, "Whoa, shake that bear!" So I thought, with like you being like inventing the internet and all,
I watched the only shock video I ever watched was 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
How about Tub Girl?
Tub Girl? What's Tub Girl?
Tub Girl is this girl gets in a tub and she like puts her legs like behind her head and she takes a dump up into the air onto her face.
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's a good one.
I watched a guy drown in a bathtub by accident.
You ever see Lemon Party?
Oh, the website?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the old guys blowing each other?
Yeah, I think it still exists.
That's awesome. You ever go to spinmeat.com?
Yeah, just a big penis spinning.
Spinning?
Yeah. I thought it's meatspin.com. Get it right.
Oh, sorry.
It's meatspin.com.
Who's the gay one?
One time on Facebook, this girl in high school, she's like, what's a good website to get free music? And I said lemonparty.com. And then she actually visited it and she got so mad at me. Mm-hmm. She got like legitimately mad at me. She was like, "That's not funny."
Yeah,
I was like, "It's super funny." Because
so
it's called
funny.
Lemon Party, and it could be anything.
It could be literally
it's guys
anything.
fucking. It's old men fucking.
Yeah. Lemon Party.
Yeah, that's a throwback to all of our. What do you? That was when did that site come out? I was in
middle school.
Yeah, I think I was in middle school, high school, something like that.
So it was like 2000. It was either 2009, 10, or 11.
Yeah, I remember before Reddit was a thing. Before it was popular, I used to go on Funny Junk.
Funny Junk and E-Bombs World. When I was little.
Funny Junk, I remember that, dude. Shout out to everybody who fucking suffered on the internet, like us.
Yeah.
Funny Junk is like back sweat to the chair, like the website.
Funny Junk is like, yo.
Funny Junk is like you're shirtless in a fucking wooden chair and it's sticking to the back.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. The wooden chair got me.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
Right? The fucking creaky ass wooden chair.
You know, it's funny. We had a wooden chair that was our computer chair, right? And then my brother ended up breaking the back off of it.
Oh, my God.
So I remember one time I was sitting in the chair and I went to lean back and I took a header because I forgot that it didn't have a back.
Dude, fucking being shirtless on a wooden chair is like a death sentence in the summer.
Oh.
Your back sticks to it, and then your dad yells. He's like, "When's dinner going to be ready?" And your mom's like, "Be patient." She says she's gonna make cheeseburgers, but she forgets she's out of cheeseburgers, so she makes spaghetti, and then your dad's disappointed, and then he dies 15 years later. Remember
15 years? Remember that when that would happen?
Remember those days when that would happen?
Remember that would happen as a kid?
Remember that would happen when you were a kid? Man, good
I remember
times.
one time my dad and I and my brother all got in like a 3-way fist fight over who was going to get the last of the instant mashed potatoes.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Who
insane. The floor. The floor got the mashed potatoes.
You had floor taters?
Yeah, floor taters, and then like 7 stray cats came and ate it. It's crazy.
Floor taters. 7 stray cats. He's like, and you were one of them.
I was one of them.
You were like, meow.
Meow. Covered in scratches.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
If you could be reincarnated as any animal, what would it be?
Damn, that's tough.
Like if you die, you have to come back as an animal. Like there's no choice. You can't come back.
I would definitely want to be an animal that has like a really cool skill.
Oh yeah,
like being like really fast or like jumps really high.
That's just me.
I'm like, okay. I would want to be like a
Rob Stant.
like a Rob Stant type.
Yeah.
Maybe like what are those goats that can like climb up like a fucking flat wall?
Oh, mountain goats.
They literally climb like they could climb up this wall.
Oh yeah, I've seen them.
They're
Yeah.
it's like whatever those guys are. I want to be them.
You want to be?
They literally stand. They make no sense. They're the most confusing animal I've ever seen. They climb up a flat wall. They're like, no, actually, I'm on the side.
You know what they do? They climb up those to try and find salt. That's yeah. So
that's me.
That's you.
So
like,
it is me.
Yeah, that is you.
It is me.
They're looking for like salt. They're like
I'm
pretzels.
like on the side of a building, like licking salt.
You're like trying to find.
Why
pretzels.
are they trying to find salt?
Because salt is so addictive to like everybody, like humans and animals get addicted to it too. We don't know how addicted we are to salt. Like salt, sugar, like we are like addicted to it. And animals,
I do like salt.
And animals get so addicted to it. Goats are willing to climb up mountains just to lick it, just to lick like they look for salt rocks.
And that's me with bussy, dude.
Yeah,
I'll fucking climb the side of a dam just for a taste of bussy, just for a lick,
just to hear "damn."
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know. What would I come back as?
Like a owl, like a hawk.
Take revenge.
Yeah.
On all the tiny kids.
Who's flying now?
Yeah. Man, I don't know. If you could come back as any like human being, who would it be? Famous, not famous. How about any famous person? If you come back as
any famous person,
any famous
Mila
person.
Kunis.
Why?
She seems like her life's kind of cool.
That's it.
Yeah, maybe like Amber Rose.
Amber Rose? What, you want to get fucked by Wiz Khalifa?
No, I just think her life is also cool.
You just want to get fucked by hot guys. You're
I'm
like, I don't know, Mila Kunis, because like Ashton Kutcher.
Kate Beckinsale, maybe.
Yeah. You're like Rob's wife.
I'm like John Montag.
Rob's wife, so he has to suck my foot and doesn't know it.
I'd come back as John Montag so I could be good at hockey. That's a friend of the cast.
Friend of the cast. I don't know who I'd come back as. I don't know. Probably Pete Davidson, because he's funnier than me, and
he's funnier than you,
and he's
not funnier.
He got to fuck Ariana Grande for a little bit, and that's like all I need.
He was engaged to her.
I know, dude. Fucking
tell me about it.
The luckiest. Just kidding. I love my wife. I'm happy to be where I am in the body I have.
I'm calling bupkis.
Woo. I would hate to be skinny and tall with more tattoos.
Yeah.
I would hate to be able to afford more tattoos.
Yeah, I would come back as John Candy so I could just live the exact same life I have now.
You just heard Candy. You got excited.
Huh?
Yeah. John Candy, so you get to be in Home Alone.
Yeah, I'm John Candy, so I get to be an Uncle Buck. I get to flip a giant pancake.
Poka poka, chug your beer.
Stop yelling at me. I'll do it when the time's
like 10
right.
minutes, you were excited. You're like, beer's cool, and now you're not touching it.
I know. I'm like, weed.
No. I'm like, Jim drinks beer.
I'm like, Rob loves weed.
I'm like, Jim drink beer.
Bobby Cannabis, dude.
Bobby Cannabis. Bobby Cannabis says weird stuff.
The cool thing about Rob when he smokes weed is that like he's tall,
fine.
hot.
I'd go. I'll pull out a blunt.
Yeah.
Those fucking sword swallowers. That's you, both blunts.
Yeah, it's me with hoagies. I'm like, acknowledge your size.
Now's the time where you acknowledge your size.
Welcome to the fun time in our podcast where Jim acknowledges his size.
Yeah. This is the part of the episode where Jim, believe it or not, he's going to acknowledge his size. And I acknowledge my height. Mm-hmm. Just acknowledging different things.
Yeah. Yo, what's your Instagram algorithm looking like recently?
I only scroll through people who I follow. I don't do like the discover feed or anything like that.
You never just look at it to see what you're getting recommended?
No, I just do TikTok anytime I want to like drown in content.
Because I've been checking my like Instagram thing and it's like barbecue and like feet.
How did you get feet on yours?
Because I was like sharing like funny videos of like people like with doing feet stuff, and now it's like all of my pages it's like Nicky Foot, and it's like am I a good daddy? And he's like takes his socks off. He's like, am I a good daddy? Because you look like a good boy. And I'm like I'm like watching the video, and I'm like, why am I watching this? And why am I sharing this? And why am I saving this?
You sent me a video. I think I mentioned it a couple episodes ago. Of two dudes like in feet.
He's like, you're such a good boy. You're so good. Yeah. He's like, do you like my feet? And he's like, yeah, I fucking love your feet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're just whispering things now. Lick that butt.
It's like I'm gonna lick your feet.
Welcome to Lick the Butt podcast.
It's like, let me lick your feet, girl.
Let me smell your dick.
Let me lick on your feet.
You ever hear that song?
Can we write a fucking like a kinky fucking jam?
Sure.
Let me lick on your feet.
Yeah.
Sucking your toes, girl.
Use my face as a seat.
Ooh.
Put your feet on my meat.
Put your feet on my meat. Yeah. It's like playing in Hunter Biden's hotel. Put your feet on my meat.
While I smoke this crack pipe.
Let me hit my crack pipe.
Smoking crack in the shower.
So I can act right.
Smoking crack in the shower.
I'm smoking crack in the shower.
Damn, dude. Imagine how good it probably feels to smoke crack in the hot shower.
I'm gonna go get some more crack. I'll be back in an hour.
Imagine like having like a mouth on your dick while you're high on crack. It's gonna be great.
I'm like, brother, it is. I smoked a fucking bowl of crack and got ahead, dude. 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
sure.
no, I've never done crack.
Yet.
I've
The
never
night-
done.
the night
I've
is
never
still
done.
young.
I haven't done crack and I haven't done heroin. That's the only two I haven't done.
What about meth?
I have done meth.
How?
I did meth by accident. I was at a
This is
420.
wait, hang on.
This is a real story. I was at a 420 party and we got Molly, and then we all did the Molly, and then the guy called and goes, "That wasn't Molly, that was meth," and we were like, "We know," because we're all like, "Rah!"
Did you feel awesome?
And no, I didn't feel awesome. My heart was big beat. I thought I gave myself like arrhythmia.
Oh, because I heard meth is like Adderall, and I took Adderall and it
it's
rules.
it's both amphetamines, but meth is like also like pretty dirty.
I took Adderall and it fucking ruled. I only took it twice.
If you can get Adderall, do Adderall. But if you get meth is like dirty Adderall.
Oh,
And if you snort it, like
Dirty Adderall is my rap name.
dirty Adderall.
What's up? I'm Dirty Adderall.
Your Adderballs. I don't know.
Adderballs. Okay. It's like acknowledge your balls.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm fat.
Yeah, you know
but
what's
I'm
a
like,
funny-
your balls are death.
You know, it's a funny word, balls.
I know. I love how we call them balls.
Yeah, it's like,
I call them schnuts a lot of times.
isn't it funny that you ever think about how the brain named itself?
Shut up. Ew. Shut up.
What?
Do you ever think like, how about this, Rob Stant? You ever think about the fact that one day your parents put you down and never picked you back up again?
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm like, Tumblr.
Whoa. How about the time where your friend left the Xbox Live party and it was the last time you guys were in it?
It's like, fucking, he died. He should have. He was a child molester.
I think about that. There was one time where like me and all my friends played a match of Call of Duty together, and that was the last one, and we didn't know. Could you imagine if you knew? Like if you,
That's funny.
isn't that kind of sad?
I remember the last time I talked to a couple of the guys on my like friends list on Xbox.
Talking to the microphone.
I'm like, that would help. Huh?
Tell it to everybody in the microphone.
I used to play Xbox a lot. I would play NHL with like a bunch of dudes all the time.
Yeah, Black Ops 1 was my shit.
I'm like, but I was telling a story. Okay. I'm just kidding. But my story.
Okay, go ahead.
That's great and all. And we'll get to it.
Okay.
So I used to play NHL with all these guys all the time. And like I still see them every time I fire up my Xbox, it lets me know who's online.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I'll see them like squat up, and like I thought about like hopping in.
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks ago, I was like, because I have like a microphone now, because I have like a bunch of headphones, and I was like thinking about like hopping in to see if they like remembered me.
Yeah.
And I got cold feet and I didn't do it.
Oh, you're so scared. You're such a pussy.
What if I joined? They're like, we don't remember you. That would hurt so bad.
I'm friends with one of my old PlayStation friends on Snapchat.
Dude, I have met Xbox friends.
Really?
Yeah.
How? We're like got on a plane to go meet him or some shit?
No, I just like there were people I ended up playing with that were like in Philly,
Oh, wow.
and I met them.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I was friends with somebody in the
Like
U-
they were like, "Do you want to get a beer?" I was like, "I'm 16." They were like, "So?"
Wait, did you get fucked at the end of this?
No.
So did you go get a beer with them?
No.
Oh, okay.
They were like, "Do you want to go to a beer?" I was like, "I'm a kid."
I'm a child.
And then when I was an adult, like I was like, "You want to get a beer?" And they were like, "Yeah." And then like I was at the Flyers game. He was like, "I'm at the Flyers game. Let's get a beer." And then I did.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
I was like, "We played Xbox." I was like, "Am I hotter than my voice?"
They're like, sure.
Sir.
Sure. I was playing Xbox or PlayStation one time, and one of those guys asked me like, "Hey Rob, are you fat or skinny?" And I was like, "I'm like in the middle," and they were like, "You're fat."
Shut up.
They're like, anybody who says they're in the middle is fat.
Oh, you're like, no.
I was like, you're right.
Fatal error.
You're right.
Fatal error.
Yeah.
Not knowing that.
Yeah, anybody who says I'm in the middle, like I'm not fat, but like I'm not skinny.
I'm not like
skinny.
I'm
but
not like fun to look at.
I'm not like fat, but like I'm not like skinny.
I'm not like attractive.
You're fat.
You're Rob. Are you fat or skinny? You're like.
I'm
was
like
nice knowing you.
I pressed the gulp button.
The gulp. There's a button on the Xbox that just says gulp.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh.
Press X to gulp. Gulp.
What? I couldn't hear you.
Gulp.
Couldn't hear you over my abs. That was good. I'm like, appetizers.
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 It's it's our band, Appetizers.
Yo, hold on. This is a crazy story that I have to tell you right now.
Okay.
I was watching New Girl and I was falling asleep. So like, I'll put on like a show with a billion episodes when I'm like trying to sleep. So it'll just play until
I'll do that with Breaking Bad.
Okay, so we do the same thing.
Yeah.
I literally was like falling asleep and I heard like she said gob.
Really?
And then the other guy was like, "Did you just say gob?" And I was like, "Did they just say gob?" And then my cat was like, "Meow meow 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 meow." And then I killed myself. I was like,
oh, because we said gob, he's tall.
yeah. And then they said gob on the show, and I was like, "Gob? Did he just say like?" Because the character said to her, she was like, "Did you just say gob?" And then I was like, "Did they just say gob?"
Oh, wow.
I started talking. I was like, "Gob."
Dude, I had sleep paralysis for the first time in a while recently.
No.
Yeah, so
Was I there?
no, I was sleeping.
My friends sometimes have appeared in it.
Really?
Yeah, like Brittany.
Really? Brit has appeared? Oh, when you walked in on the
Brittany was like, "Do you want another blanket?" But what I heard was,
oh yeah, you were asleep on my couch, and my wife walked in. She's like, "Do you want a blanket?" And she was like, rah, rah.
I was like, "Wow."
I was upstairs, and my fucking alarm clock saved me. My alarm woke me up. I was staring at my TV.
Your alarm was like, "I'll give him this one."
Yeah.
I'm not even set.
Yeah.
I'm not even set. I'm just gonna give it to
My
him.
alarm was like, "Wake up!" No, I was upstairs, and my dude, I knew I was like, because anytime I
You
sleep,
took the elevator up to the bed.
anytime I sleep in a bed without Brit, like I always get it. That's why I sleep on my couch, when she's not like there.
Really?
But, yeah. But I was So
I'm like, that's the cutest thing I ever
know.
heard.
She keeps me safe. I'm like, oh my god! That's another story I gotta tell you. But he was making that sound. But I was laying upstairs, and I was like, dude, I felt like I was dying because it was hot and I was sweating, so I was like so hot.
You sweating?
And on top of that, I woke up and I couldn't move, and I was staring at my TV. And I was just praying that nothing spooky would show up, and then
That's once you start praying, it's over.
And then I felt something lean into my ear, and it was like, and then I woke up, and my alarm went off, and I was like, thank God.
You know what my dream was last night? A nuclear bomb hit us.
Really?
Yeah, and I saw it happen. I was standing outside when it happened.
Did you get vaporized?
I wasn't even sad or mad. I just was like waiting for it. You know what it was weird is like I like braced for it to I closed my eyes and braced for it to happen, and then I woke up.
I've had you whimpering reminded me. Britt was asleep one night and she was like having like a puppy nightmare in my arm. She was like, I was like, what the fuck's going on? I woke her up. She's like, I had a nightmare. This guy was biting me. I was like, what kind of nightmares are you having? Is that what it's like to be a woman? You just have dreams that men bite you?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy.
yeah. What's funny is she opened her eyes and you had her hand in your mouth. You're like,
I got her foot in my mouth. I'm like, what?
Huh?
I'm like, what? I thought you were into sleeping.
I thought you were into sleep.
I thought you were into
me
sleep.
fucking.
I thought you were into like me like biting your foot while you sleep.
I asked you when you were asleep. You said yeah.
I keep trying to sip a beer every time like you say something, and then it just fucking drips down my shirt. It just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
I could tell.
I was like,
baby barf.
I was like, meh. I got a baby shirt on.
You do.
I got sketty. I got sketty stain. My shirt has a sketty stain on it.
It's so funny, and you have baby socks on too.
Stop.
You look like you're gonna kick them off.
I'm like,
they should be half hanging off.
I'm like, wah.
I'm like, you should take your socks off.
Yeah, take them off.
Whoops, that would be nuts.
Oh, part 2 on the Patreon.
Z's.
Our bonus episode is just fucking Jim worshiping my feet. It's like, yeah, fucking ew.
It's like a lot.
It's like a lot.
It's just you pressing your foot into my back meat and leaving a print.
I put newspaper on it.
Yeah, it's like silly putty.
That's funny for the both of us.
We're both not sad from that. That doesn't hurt me at all.
Oh, man.
I'm nice to myself.
Oh, jeez.
Should I chug this beer, dude?
Yeah, chug it right now.
Do you want to thank our patrons?
Yeah, I'll do that while you chug your beer. Go ahead.
Okay.
We would like to take this time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. To thank all of our Patreon subscribers. Patreon.com/2inthestinkpodcast. We love you guys very much. If you want to subscribe to the Patreon, it's only $2 a month. $2 gets you bonus episodes. We haven't done a bonus episode, just me and Jim, in a while, but the bonus episodes also include part 2 with our guests. So you can check that out. You get part 2 with all of our guests on there. The $5 tiers gets you some extra bonus content. Jim's about to chug a beer for everybody on the video watching. It's actually 2 beers. That thing is full. Yeah, there's 2 beers in that.
I figured out how to fill it to the top.
Yeah, good job.
I'm all the way.
I'm all the way up.
I'm all the way up.
You're dripping a little bit. Just chug it. You're scaring. You're giving me anxiety. You're that's like that. Stop it. Stop, dude. You're come on. Stop it.
Worse things have happened.
Okay, I know.
To better people.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Anyway, Patreon.com/2inthestinkpodcast.
I'm let go, Rob. Be a slob with your friend. Be a pig.
The higher tiers.
I'm a hog. You should be like me. I'm
The higher tiers get you posters, hoodies, get you a shout out each episode also. Thank you for our top tier supporters, Alaska Woods and Andrew Herbert. We appreciate you guys for locking it down, putting Jim in Ubers. And yeah, we love you guys. Patreon.com/2inthestinkpodcast. It would mean a lot if you gave us money. It would help us. It would help us more than you think. We're not begging, but come on, it's $2. But come on.
We're panhandling.
Yeah, we're panhandling. You didn't even chug all of it. What happened? You pussy out?
No, I wanted to say that. Thank you to Alaska Woods and Andrew Herbert.
Okay, you said it. Now get back to chugging. Get back to chugging. Get back to chugging.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute, okay? LeBron doesn't score 60 every game, okay?
I'm yeah, I get that sport reference. I like sports.
You know who LeBron James is.
I know.
I'm
remember when you took me to a Sixers game and we had the highest, we were above the stadium?
Okay, was really excited to take you to a thing.
I had fun.
Rob was I had the worst time. We left early.
No, I wanted to beat traffic. That's what it was.
Yeah, Rob was it'd be really horrible if I had to hang out with you any longer.
No, dude, we were so high up. I'm scared of heights.
We literally weren't that high up.
We were so high up.
We were literally in the third row of the second tier.
It was spooky. We were high up.
The Sixers stadium only has 2 levels. We were on the second level.
We were on the 6th.
On the second level.
No way.
We went up 1 flight of stairs.
Yeah, right, dude. There was owls up there. They were who let him in?
They were who let this bitch up here?
Who's in charge?
Who's this little girl?
Yeah. Who's this lady?
Yeah, we were on the way to the game and they were Joel Embiid's not playing. I was leaving.
You're no.
I wanted to see a 7'2" Nigerian slam a ball in someone's face. I'm not here to see white boys do the fundamentals.
Yeah.
They're I'll pass it to him, and then he'll pass it to me, and then we'll lay it up. No dunking here.
Yes, all quite good.
Yeah,
quite good.
Great sporting.
Great sporting time. Am I coming through as clear in your headphones? Because mine are glitching out.
Dude, you're having a good time.
Okay.
You sound great.
Thank you. Just
checking. You sound good. You're pretty muscular now.
Thanks, man.
So, do you know what the 1,000-pound club is?
Yeah, it's where you have 1,000 pounds between
combined,
your bench, your
right?
squat, and your deadlift.
TJ just got it today.
TJ? TJ Lee?
Yeah, my buddy TJ. He just did it today.
He doesn't, no offense to him, he doesn't look that jacked.
I think you haven't seen him enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he's jacked.
Is he ripped?
He's ripped as fuck.
Oh, okay. Maybe he just doesn't, I guess he just doesn't wear...
He wears Mr. Bubble, bubble bath t-shirts.
He really does.
No, but he was just telling me he joined the club today.
Nice. I don't know where I'm at right now. I think
he said he was 5 pounds away for a month, and then he got it.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I was at the 1,000-pound club. Maybe my prime. Well, my bench right now is 225.
Like you're in your prime. You're in your 20s.
My bench rate when I was lifting, like when I was like in high school and I wasn't drinking and shit. But right now my bench is like 245. My deadlift is 405. So what's that? 6 something.
Mm-hmm.
My squat is weak. I can only squat like 150, maybe. No, I can squat 225 for like 1. So what's that?
It's like almost 8.
So 8. All right. So I need to get my bench and my
Dude,
deadlift up.
You need to see TJ because I'm like, you wouldn't believe how jacked he really is.
Is he yoked?
He's yoked.
All right.
It's so funny because he the first time he met Romy, she was like, okay, jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we started calling him a bink.
A pink?
A buff.
Don't say it.
Buff that word.
Oh, man. Damn, dude.
He's a bink
He's a big guy. Every time I go to sip this beer, you're the quietest you've ever been. Say something, White. Finish the rest of this.
ISIS 1. It's such a weird cup. It's like won't allow you to drink out of it.
The beer tastes like wood.
Yeah. I'm like, the bottom of that, I was like, would you swallow wood chips?
Yeah. Oh, there's spiders in this.
Thank God.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, in a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up.
Yeah.
So why'd you pussy out in your beer, huh?
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know.
Come on.
Because last time I had like sweats.
Come on.
I like chugged it and I got like sweaty.
Come on. Everybody make some noise if you want Jim to chug the rest of the beer.
Don't.
Come on.
Well, they're like, water.
You're pissing me off.
Water.
Chug it.
Broccoli. They're like, do a broccoli chug, fat faggot. I'm like, no.
They're like, do a push-up chug.
I'm like, ow.
Do a jog chug.
Do a chug jogging, fat retard.
Chug jogging. Oh my God.
I'm like, is that you that's sending me hate mail? I'm like, is that you? You can tell me.
I'm the one telling you to chug jogging.
I'm like, there's people that like message me. I get like hate mail. People like DM me and be like, you're gonna die.
Wait, really?
Yeah, people are like, if you don't change your ways, you're gonna die.
It's just.
And they'll be like, it'd be a shame if you died. I'm like, Mom, stop texting me on Instagram.
Mom, cut it out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just me on my alternate accounts.
My birth parents are like, heard you got Bell's palsy, faggot. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, that's what you get for sinning. Shit you not.
They said that for real?
Yeah.
They messaged you and said that?
Yeah, I sent it to my dad. He also called my dad an army faggot.
That's kind of funny.
It was funny.
That's a little bit funny.
He was like, fuck that army faggot. I was like, he'll literally beat you up. So it's fine.
Your dad's a fucking hard dick American.
My dad is the funniest guy ever. He was singing some song today. There was a show in like 1970 that was like took place basically because we were talking about the submarine imploding. That happened like way back.
Yeah, way like weeks ago.
If you guys even remember, the news cycle changes so fast. That's another issue. But he was saying like, there used to be this show because I was like the idea for it is there, like luxury underwater exploration.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
But the guy was really shady about getting, the dude didn't give a fuck about safety.
No, he didn't give a shit.
He blatantly ignored warning.
Right.
Much like the guy driving the Titanic.
Right, yeah. The irony.
The irony. So anyway, we ended up talking about the show he used to watch when he was a kid. I unlocked a core memory for him. There's this show that takes place where this guy and his family take place in this like experiment where they build a mansion underwater, like 60 feet underwater.
Really?
And they go to live in it. And like there's like the son has like a band and like
it's a real TV show?
It's a real TV show.
Wow.
And I'll remember the name of it like after the podcast. We'll put a thing in the comments.
It's called like Atlantis too.
It's like I forget what it is, but like he was singing the song and like, he was just so happy.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I love seeing my parents like be like giddy. It's like hilarious. They like love old TV. If I'm like, what was that show you used to watch? They're like,
You start humming MASH. You're like, how's it go? Bum, 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 bum,
we actually, the MASH theme song is so funny. I got a mountain house with a bunch of my dude friends.
Yeah.
And my one buddy kept like falling asleep early like a pussy. It was driving us insane. Yeah. And so we would like, he's like a red-blooded, like red-hot American. He's like a country boy.
Right.
One of those PA country boys.
Yeah.
And so we put on the MASH theme song and he like rose from the dead and was like saluting.
That's funny. Anytime MASH came on when I was a kid, I knew it was time for bed.
I knew it was like, I'm leaving the room.
Yeah, that or when Roseanne came on.
If it was funny, my relationship with Roseanne was if I heard the Roseanne theme song, I would cry my eyes out because that meant I stayed up too late from school. I would start crying. I'm like, let's go to school.
Oh man.
I'm such a TV addict.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're like, you
what?
With that body?
What?
I'm like, I like TV so much, I became one.
You have the color scheme of a Nickelodeon show right now.
I'm like, hey guys, I'm Black Slurred Mavely, and like this is Bleach Town.
You're literally wearing the name of like a Nickelodeon show. Welcome everybody to So Icy. It's a bunch of kids trying to like cross.
It's like, hey, I'm Corbin, and I go to high school in Antarctica.
Whoa.
What?
So Icy.
These are my friends. It's penguins.
Yeah, and they're gonna lick my feet.
Yeah, Dan Schneider's back. He's wearing like a cloak.
Yeah.
He's like, you thought I was gone.
Dan Schneider's a penguin.
Yeah.
He's like,
I loved those shows, man. So I think I have a foot thing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Victoria Justice.
I've had multiple people ask to worship my feet on Grindr, and I've been tempted to be like, okay,
try
just
it out.
to see what
it's all about.
Just some dude like getting real excited to like lick on my foot. I'm like, oh no, I don't know about. I don't know. It's one of those. I'm very much a don't knock it till you try it guy, but that seems like much. I'm like, cause I'd be like, I'm like a scumbag. So if I knew some dude was gonna like lick my foot, I'd like go like step in dog shit.
Ew.
I'd like go step in my dog's piss.
They probably like that more.
They probably would.
They'd be like, they're dirty.
Like, oh my god, you're feral.
Oh, they smell like shit.
You're so feral.
Oh my god, is that dog shit? I'm gonna come. It's gotta be weird, especially when it's a stranger. Like it'd be weird if you're in a relationship and the guy was like, "Come on."
Yeah.
He's like, "Come on."
Come on.
You know, like if you guys started dating in high school.
A lot of like the gay interactions I've had are like the ones where like they'll chat with me and then I'll find out that they're in like an open relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not into that. That gives me like indigestion.
Oh.
Thinking that like there's somebody that could potentially get like jealous and kill me. I'm like,
Yeah, it's not worth it.
No.
One thing I don't understand is people who like swing too.
I can't deal with that.
Swinging.
I am too jealous of a person.
Yeah.
I'd be like, was he hot? Was he hot though? Like,
it would have to be a fair trade. Like I feel like
yeah.
You know, like
the
guy
he fucks my girlfriend and like they give me like Captain Crunch. I'm like, no, I want the fuck. They're like, you have cereal.
Yeah, I would swing if it meant that I got to fuck the guy's wife, and then nobody touches Brit, and then we go home. That's like my favorite type of swinging.
Yeah, I love a relationship where it's like I do whatever I want and she stays faithful.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun one.
Yeah, that's called Mormonism.
Oh.
And you can join anytime you want.
So if they come and knocking, answer.
Yeah. Can't you hear me knocking?
How would you like to fuck?
On the door.
How would you like to fuck any Filipino you can?
Any Filipino?
Any Filipino?
I'm like, is it BYO Spider or?
They're like infinite toes.
And they're all so little. Microscopic.
Whoa.
Dude, Filipino toes are like caviar. They're so little.
Tell me, brother.
I'm like, I don't like to objectify Brit, but she's little.
But I don't know how she stands up.
She's very little. And I'm like, that is a cool thing.
Yeah. Shout out to Tiny.
Shout out to Ellie.
Shout out to my wife's my mother-in-law. She's so tiny. She's like, my wife is tiny. She's somehow tinier. It's so funny.
She had like a birthday recently.
Yeah,
and
she's
I was like, happy birthday.
Yeah.
I was like, happy fucking birthday, queen.
What'd she say back?
She like messaged me. She was like, thank you. And she like did like Asian emojis. I'm like, I was like, you motherfucker.
Oh my God.
It was like, wow.
I want to pick her up.
She made me so much breakfast.
Oh yeah, she did.
She made me piping hot breakfast, and I was like, Filipino now. I was like, wow, Philippines tickets to the Philippines only cost 7 cockroaches. Did you know that? I was like, it's so affordable.
That's true. The one night you got hammered, you stayed the night at my house, and you woke up, and my mother-in-law cooked you breakfast, and then my mom bought you beer.
Yeah, she made me a mountain of Scrapple.
I was like, he'll never leave. Stop.
You're gonna make an infestation.
Yeah, stop it. He'll never leave.
He's gonna like start bringing people in.
He's gonna think it's like this every time. It is. If you stay the night, you're going to wake up to
breakfast.
One time I was playing video games.
You have the best life.
That's awesome.
By the time you wake up, there's like 4 women that are running around trying to make sure you have a good day.
Yeah, my mom fills the beer with fridge. My mother-in-law cooks. Britt fucking sucks my cock.
And your sister January just apologizes to you from the moment you wake up until you go to bed.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm
so
about the
annoying.
thing I did. I know. My brain. So it's like the best. And then there was one time I was playing video games.
Never.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe. I was playing video games, and Britt's mom was making tacos, and she brought me a plate of tacos. She goes, "Here you go," and I had a plate of tacos. I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "You can live here too."
Job now.
I was like, "You live here too."
You're my wife.
You sleep in our bed also. I'm like,
Rob's covered in Filipinos.
I'm like, and the socks come off.
There's no socks.
And the socks come off.
I caught you throwing away Brittany's socks.
Yeah, I throw them away, dude.
Throw them away.
Her mom comes over. She's like, what happened to my socks?
Where's my sock?
Where are my socks?
Where are my socks?
It's not racist because that's what she sounds like.
It's not racist because that is exactly. Where's my sock?
Where's my sock?
Where's sock?
Oh, shoot.
Where's sock?
Oh, shoot. Where are my socks?
It's just like,
I'm like, my mouth's swollen. I'm
she's
like,
like, man is hungry.
Like, oh.
She's like, he hungry. She like, he want toast. I make.
All right, now you're going a little bit off the trail on that one.
She's like,
you're going a little bit off the trail.
She's like, I make a toast. She's like, I make a toast.
Oh, man.
She cut my Scrapple with a samurai sword. She's like, I'm gonna Scrapple.
They eat rice with everything,
dude. They don't use a fork. They grab a handful of rice.
If Britt and her mom know where they're going to get food doesn't have rice, they'll bring rice. Isn't that crazy?
That's super funny.
My Britt,
I do the same thing, but like with like sugar wafers.
You're like, I do the same thing, but with like all food.
With like burgers.
Like if I know I'm going somewhere and I know like burgers won't be there, like you go to a funeral.
Yeah.
Well, somebody had to.
I got indigestion during the flag fold at my Uncle Bob's funeral.
Oh, yeah.
And my cousin was like she looked at my stomach and was like, stop. Like that's what it felt like. Yeah, she was like. I was like, I didn't choose to be starving, but like there wasn't a cheese plate. I was like, there's no cheese plate. I was like, you know how fat our family is? I was like, for a family this fat, there's no fucking snacks.
Not one single cheese plate.
Dude.
What the fuck did he die for?
Dude. My family is huge.
Yeah.
They are big.
No.
I'm like, yo. It's crazy.
They're like...
They're like big. There's some hosses.
They're EA Sports big. They're the best games.
They're like, it's in your mouth. They're like, where's the food? It's in your mouth.
It's in your mouth.
It's in your mouth.
Where's the food? It's in your mouth.
It's in your mouth.
Yeah.
EAT. It's what you do.
That's funny.
That's good.
Oh man. EAT. It's what you do.
That's funny.
Oh man, that's good. That's good stuff. Oh man. EAT. Oh jeez. It's what you do.
It's what you do.
It's in the fridge. Oh man,
dude! I went. There was one of the One of the family parties, somebody graduated, and I went to the party, and there was the biggest container of cheesesteak egg rolls I thought there ever was.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like they got, like you know the bin that you keep all the podcast stuff in? Uh-huh. Like, it was like that, full of cheesesteak egg rolls. I was like, what are you guys having?
I'll have a couple. I'll have a couple boxes.
I'll have a couple.
Finish that beer.
Shut up.
Drink
You're
it.
a bully.
Drink it.
You're a
Drink
bully.
it. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it.
I am whatever you
it.
say I am.
If I wasn't, then why would I say? Don't try to trick me with Eminem.
Radio, don't even play my jam.
Don't try to distract me. You're like you sing Eminem like it's a lullaby. I know how to go bad.
I am
whatever you say I am. You're like cradling me.
Then why would I say I am? You're like, I like that.
Okay.
I've been listening to this band recently
called Chug That Beer. I like them. Dude. Jim just let out the
Dude, that fart sounded like jury duty. It was crazy. I can't explain it.
That fart sounded like guilty.
Yeah, it sounds like a guilty verdict.
you just farted a guilty verdict. Dude, don't stand up because that thing is trapped in there. God,
the couch is sizzling.
dude, fucking chug that beer now. You just farted the nastiest fart. Your farts sound
like dubstep. They sound like chill hop.
It sounds like wow wow. Your farts sound like multiple people farting. It's crazy.
My farts sound like books falling.
Yeah. Oh my god.
My farts sound like mudslides.
Your farts sound like you're upstairs and something fell downstairs.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So what was that? Your farts sound like sounds in the middle of the night.
Night sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, my farts sound like a house settling.
Yeah, it does. So what was that? That's just a house settling.
That's just the house.
Yeah.
My farts sound like chicken frying.
Oh my god.
That fart stinks.
I can't smell it.
I'm like, you're lucky.
It's going up your shirt.
It is. It is.
I can't smell it. Thank God.
It's brutal.
Thank the Lord I can't smell that. Goodness gracious, dude.
Dude.
Don't waft it over here, you fucking nasty. Don't waft it over here, you nasty ass.
You nasty.
You nasty.
You nasty.
You nasty.
You nasty.
Oh my God, you nasty. Drink that beer.
Drink that beer.
You're going to have to drink it eventually. Why don't you just get over with?
Dude, you're obsessed with
I know, because I'm sick of staring at it. You said you were going to chug it earlier.
I chugged one earlier. It was impressive.
No, but this one, come on, dude. You'll be so cool.
True.
I'm like, Jim, have fun. Fun, Jim. Fun, Jim. Fun, Jim. Fun, Jim.
You're like, there's cookies upstairs.
I'm like, yeah.
You get to have them.
Oh, yeah. No more
beer.
snacks unless you chug that right now.
Fuck.
No more snacks.
Fuck. No.
No more my soft Costco cookies unless you chug that.
Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah, what's it worth to you?
Dude, my parents have been going to Costco.
Stop trying to change the subject.
We're doing a podcast.
I know.
You're like, consume. You're like, do what they know you like and consume.
Your parents have been going, okay, fine, I'll bite. Tell me the story.
No, it's fine.
No, come on, I want to know.
I've been going and I've been eating. All it means is that I've been eating.
Have you heard of Costco? I've been going.
Yeah, I've been shopping. My mom's like, what do you want from Costco? I'm like, Diet Cokes. Because they sell them by like the 90 pack.
Yeah.
Can't get anything under.
You gotta get the Fairlife protein chocolate milks.
Ew, I can't like drink milk.
Really? The Fairlife ones are good.
I can't drink milk because then I'll piss out of my ass. I'm like, ah.
Are you lactose intolerant?
No, but like, I can eat cheese.
Yeah.
Like I can eat all type of cheese. No
I
fuss
can eat
there.
all types of cheese.
It's when I drink like milk or like have like too much ice cream or like a milkshake.
Oh, okay.
That like I'm like bleh. I get like loose booty. I just start like literally like sliming the toilet.
Your ass is like blah. I guess I'll shit. Stop farting, dude.
I'm like, dude, if I don't fart, like I will die. I'm so full of hot air, dude. I have an interview to be the zoo balloon tomorrow. I need like 8 more beers.
Chug that. Chug.
Like, the couch is like. You ever seen a couch puke?
I have never seen a couch kill itself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come downstairs.
It's hanging from the ceiling. The couch is hanging.
Oh my god. Ew, dude. Imagine being reincarnated as that couch. Imagine smoking salvia and you're that couch.
I have smoked salvia.
Yeah, what was your salvia story?
My salvia story is that like I thought I was dead and my mouth tasted like garbage.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I smoked like poison.
Really?
Yeah. It was like on weed.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
It was awful.
How long didn't think you were dead for?
Like 10 minutes, I think.
Really? You thought
But in
salvia
like,
time.
In salvia time, it was 400 years.
That's why salvia doesn't sound fun at all to me, because every story I've heard, it's like, oh yeah, I was a Ziploc baggie for 8 years.
It's like, what?
Like, what? Doesn't sound fun.
For 8 years?
You were a Ziploc baggie? It's like, yeah, like I watched, like I just stared at a candle. I was a Ziploc baggie on my counter. I'm like, okay.
And when does it get fun?
Yeah.
Tell me the fun part.
Yeah. I was like, oh, dude, I was literally a bookshelf for like an eternity.
Like, what the fuck?
I was a bookshelf, and there was a demon screaming in my face for 10 minutes. I was like, okay, it's cool. Sounds fun.
It's like, sir, I'm like, can I just pay for my groceries?
Yeah, every salvia story I've ever heard sounds horrible. My one buddy said, well, some of them are pretty funny. My friends had some funny stories, but most of them sound scary. Don't. Dude, you're gonna shit yourself. Stop it. Stop. You're gonna shit your pants.
I'm not.
You're going to shit yourself.
I'm not. I just have so much fart. I have so much love to give.
Stop it. Give less, dude.
Oh my fucking
motherfuck. Could you give a little bit of hate?
Oh my motherfucking shit.
What?
It's just, I just had like 3 separate 7-second farts. Like, that's insane.
It's
like, people don't do that.
You can't have any more snacks. You're
like,
cut off.
Like a normal person doesn't have a 7-second fart in their lifetime.
You're done eating the cookies in my house.
I'm like, that's so weird, because they're upstairs like, fuck us.
They're upstairs like, please
put me in your fucking mouth.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Jesus. Fuck.
Get out of here, dude. Stop it. Are you going again?
No.
Okay.
Are you going again?
Are you going again? Stop it. Stop it. She doesn't even go here.
Oh, I can taste what it is. I taste what it's made of.
Ketchup.
It's made out of hot honey. I had hot honey on a hoagie earlier.
Ew. I can't smell it. I can't taste it. I feel blessed right now. I'm sitting right next to me. Maybe my nostrils shut down.
I think I killed your nose.
You might have. If I lose my sense of smell from your farts, I'll be so mad.
I had a fart that Desmond said gave him amnesia. He was like, I couldn't remember where I was driving.
Sit closer. You're almost out of frame. I'm like, get over. I'm like,
me out of frame. I'm like, okay. I am the frame.
I am the one who knocks.
Yeah, I am the one who farts.
I am the one who farts. Oh, man.
I'm Walter Wipe.
Walter Wipe? All right, that's the name. We'll call it that one. Walter Wipe. Yeah, Walter Wipe right now.
I'm like, okay.
Walter Rewipe.
I'm like, all right.
Dude, I think you scooching released a little bit of it that's trapped under there.
I'm like,
no, stop. Jesus. Stop trying to free the fart. It's like a hashtag.
Finally.
Free the fart.
Finally.
Free
got
the
out like
fart.
Krampus.
Free the fart. Yeah, free the fart. Farts are people too.
Dude, it smells like a helicopter crash in here.
I can't smell it, thank God.
Insane. It smells literally like a helicopter
I
crash.
can't smell it. I'm so happy I can't smell it.
It smells like a fucking submarine in here.
Oh my god.
That's
crazy.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, Chubmarine.
Well, I'm like, we get it. You have tattoos.
I'm like, oh my god, my tat. I'm sorry, my
tattoos are cool.
Sorry, I have cool tats. Anyway, anywho,
Tell me something.
tell you something. Chug that beer. I'll tell you anything you want.
Just tell me a story.
Okay.
Close us out.
Close out. We got time, brother. We're still like, we still got like another 7 minutes. Let me tell you. So listen up. Here's the story.
So listen up.
Here's the story about a little guy who lived in a blue. Or I'm literally singing Blue.
In Aston.
Blue by Eiffel, whatever, 95. I'm blue, abba-dee, abba-die, abba-dee, abba-die, abba-dee, abba-die. Oh, here he goes. Jim's chugging the beer. Jim's chugging the beer. Jim's chugging the beer. Yay! He did it. More farts, more farts, more farts.
I'm like, you guys wanted it. They're like, encore. I'm like, they're like,
They should be thankful that I don't think the microphones picked up your farts this whole episode. So, but they were here. They were here and they were mean. They were nasty and mean, dude. When was the last time you shit yourself, Jim? I don't know if I asked you this on the podcast before. There's no way I didn't, but I'm curious.
Last time I blacked out, I got a little duty.
Really?
Not like a lot, but like it was in my undies.
When was that?
Probably like 2 years ago.
Really? What was it? The occasion?
I was hosting a show. And
I've heard this one. Yeah.
And I destroyed some dude's car with puke, and then they took me into my house. And when I like got up, I had like duty. I had like a little bit of duty in my undies.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. He duty himself.
Ew.
Ew. He duty himself.
I fucking went to work after that too. It was insane.
With the duty in your underwear?
No, but I was like blacked out the night before, and I like rose from the dead to go to work.
I've had that. I did that a couple times. I used to work. I used to have to be at Best Buy when I worked at Best Buy. My shift. I had a Sunday shift that started at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I had to be at the store at 5 a.m. and I got hammered the night before, and I went to bed at 3 a.m. And in my mind, I was like, if I sleep for an hour and a half, I'll be good. And I woke up to a phone call at 6:30 a.m. from one of my coworkers who was like, they're like, hey, are you coming in? I was like, oh shit, what time is it? Like 6:30. I was like, I'm on my way. I should have called out. I stood up and I was still drunk. And I was like, well, I already said I was going. So I showed up to work just absolutely shit-faced hammered. I was still drunk, and my boss was just like, oh, Robert. He was like, oh, Robert. It was rough. It was a rough shift. But I survived it. I took an edible once when I was working overnights at Best Buy. That fucked me up.
Yeah.
I was so high. I only took half. They gave me a whole one. I was like, I'll just take half. They're like, take a whole. I took a half. I was like lit. I was lit, dude. What were you going to say?
I went to work on acid.
Oh, yeah? Which work?
Whole Foods.
Oh, yeah?
I took acid, and I thought I was off. And I remember, like, looking at the schedule just to see it. Just to see, like, because we were talking about making plans for something else. And I was like, oh, no. It was like 4 a.m. when I found out I had work at 6 a.m.
Oh, no.
So I ended up going. Because, like, I had been late a bunch of times, and I was like, there's no way I can call out and keep my job.
Right.
So I showed up for work, still tripping, trying to keep my cool. Like, the people that I talk to normally at work know something is, like, up.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm like a bug. I'm like a bug in there.
Really?
I'm like scared of light. I'm like, so they put me. There used to be a thing where it's like there was regular registers and then there was an express lane.
I think you told me the story. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll literally like bag it up and throw it in the freezer. Then
What? No, come on. I want to hear the rest of it.
I got put on the express lanes by myself on acid during like a really busy shift.
Oh,
and we were watching Eric Andre all night. So this skit from Eric Andre was stuck in my head the whole day.
Really?
It was time to deliver a pizza ball.
That's all you heard.
Like, and it's like all I could think of.
Oh my God.
All I could think of for the entire day was time to deliver a pizza ball.
Was that like a nightmare?
No, it wasn't for a while, and then it became like I can't stop like singing it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm Ramadan Steve. It's like,
time to deliver a pizza.
Are you Ramadan Steve? It's like crazy.
Oh my goodness. I think we're wrapping up here.
We're wrapping
soon,
it
pal.
up, dude.
Yeah. It's a fun episode.
Let us know. Let us know what you think with a review on Apple and a review on Spotify.
We would love a review.
And we love you to interact with us on our Patreon. At patreon.com/2inthestink podcast.
Follow us on Instagram at 2inthestink podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And
the TikTok.
And the we have TikTok. I haven't posted on our TikTok.
Oh, I
yet.
thought you did. I thought you started.
No, maybe by the time this episode comes out, I will. Anyway,
we love you.
We love you.
Stink it forward.
Peace and love.